As usual, ahoy mateys. For any of those that do live streams, you get ready to go live, and right in the middle of your face is you are live. Always throws me off. All right. I thought I had this adjusted good. All right. Hey, Troy. And Millie and James are here. Welcome aboard. Yes, we are going to have a good time, and it's going to be a little rough. Who knows? I might need some help along the way. Uh, Today has been not exactly how I planned. I mean, the live stream at noon, of course, went well, very well. I mean, it went extremely well. So, I messed around for a little bit after 1 o'clock, and then, you know, the Northwoods RV Life, they weren't on. And then I went up to 17 Mile to meet Scott, and I started loading up some scrap because he hadn't gotten there yet. And I hadn't even been there 10 minutes, and my friend Sonia called and said she needed to go to the hospital. And she couldn't find a ride, da da da. She was crying. So I just put my tools back in the truck and made the front seat, cleaned out the front seat so she'd have a place to sit. And I took off. I met Scott as he was coming into the driveway. I said, bye. Oh, it's going to have to be delayed. Something out. But I got to roll with the flow. If someone needs help, got to help them. And Sonia's been a good help to me. So, took care of it. And I've only been home for just over a half an hour trying to get ready to go live. But it's okay. It all works out. It's all in God's hands. And that's all that matters. That is all that matters. We're going to let a few people drift in here for a few minutes before we actually start playing the game. Well, we got two games going, of course, but one you probably catch on to easily, but the main one is the one that the only hint for tonight so far is a hint behind me, the screenshot that I pirated. And there's a person who's not allowed to guess. But after a little while, I hope you've come up with some creative little clues. Yes, I am certainly enjoying doing this. It's gotten better every week, I think. And in the future, I'm hoping I'll have a signal on Saturdays and continue doing the guess the channel, and maybe have one other little thing going on. Yeah. I mean, we'll do it till it gets old, right? Hey, kind of folks, welcome aboard there to you. You're going to listen in the background. You're going to listen in this background. You might hear some waves crashing. Wait, I knew what you meant. Anybody who's in the Eastern Zone is probably cooking supper. And actually, believe it or not, I'm delayed for getting out west, but Holly has improved. She is getting better. In fact, she's cooking. I thought I was going to be trying to cook and do this and like normal. No, she's doing it, and she doesn't want my help, and she's mad that I turned down the television set. I said, gotta turn it down because otherwise you wouldn't even be able to hear me over the television. Probably get some kind of copyright infringement bull crap about that one. Yeah, I must be wearing my microphone different. On the noon show, I kept bumping the microphone with the cup over the hill RV. Welcome aboard. You were almost featured. Oh, I just gave you. But there's not very many people here, so they won't know. Uh-oh. Let's see. What's this pop up? All right. All right. Okay, mates. I hope everyone's had a wonderful day. Mine, as said, didn't exactly go as planned, but it's in the Lord's hands, and there's always tomorrow. At least we'll see. If I get 2 feet out of bed in the morning and make it to the bathroom, yeah, well, then there's always tomorrow. Todd Johnson, welcome aboard. I don't think you were here this morning, were you, Todd? I know Frederick was, and Howard Keppel was here this morning. Lucky Dog Productions was here this morning, Sue. Um, hmm. As said, I did not put any hints in the about or a link. Did not put a link because we know what happened a week or two ago where Jen talking about Uncle Lisa Productions. He peaked. No, you can't do that. Thank you, Holly. You probably all heard that. By the way, I'm live. Everybody heard it. All righty. Now she's. Holly saying hi, everybody. Sue says hi. Todd says hi. Oh my gosh. Everybody's saying hi. Good Lord. Anyway, Cindy, welcome aboard. It's good to see you. What's James doing? Cooking? He didn't tell you who the featured artist is tonight, did he? I mean, you can be here to participate in our guessing the channel, unless he told you, because I know he knows. He was here at noon. So, all right, everybody knows the rules. If you were here at noon, you already know the feature channel, and so you are excluded from guessing again, of course, or putting it on the post or in the chat. However, you are allowed to put out some kind of a creative, cute little hint, maybe, to help the evening crowd here who was not here at noon today. That's how we play this game. Let's see. Future events. I did manage to get into the thumbnails today. Oh no. Hang on. Cindy, no, James is at the hospital. Something's happened in the family. You know, I thought 2020 was bad enough for the Catanese family. Yes, thank you, Sue. prayers for James and his family, and of course Cindy as well. And golly, Cindy, we love you. It's, and you guys are part of this community, so anything that's going on, that we're going to pray for you. Whatever. That's a given. That is a given. So everybody, you don't have to put anything in chat, but serve up a prayer for James Catanese and whatever family members issues that are going on. Let's see. Weekend RVing just put up a video. I got a post about it. It came up on notifications. I don't have time to watch it right now, Melly or James, but we'll work on it. So we got 8 people in the house right now. And we're about 11 minutes into this. We'll go just a little bit longer before I give another clue. How about, okay, we know where James is today. And you all know, natives know what I did this afternoon, for the most part, helping Sonia. She's got this weird infection. This is the second time she's been to the hospital about this infection. Her lip is all swollen up. And a few days ago, they gave her a bunch of steroids. They thought it was caused by an acidic reaction to a burrito that she had purchased at one of our stores locally, our big box stores. And I've had not that bad of a reaction, but I've had not fun reaction, mostly upset and breaking out in zits due to an acid reaction. Now, I don't know if it's because of my age or because of whatever ingredients were in something, but I've gotten to a point where I pretty much avoid acidics, even ketchup. If I have too much ketchup, yeah, it'll kick it off. And so I avoid that stuff. Now, that being said, I never had to go on steroids. Weekend RV. Yes, an RV field trip is here. Just so you know, we're putting up some prayers right now. James is at the hospital, not for James. He's at the hospital because of a family member. Something's going on. But that's who we're praying for. And while you're at it, you might as well pray for Sonia, too. Only because I've been mentioning it. So, has anybody else had good or bad times this afternoon? Since 1 p.m. Eastern? And I'm not, part of my laughter is kind of a nervous laughter. I'm not being, a jerk. Just fire it. All right. So, RV field trip had a good day. That is good to know. I must say, I actually, I have a tendency to try to, even though things didn't go as planned, I don't get all turned around sideways and, oh my gosh. No, it's all working out the way that the man upstairs says this is how it's going to go. And so I'm good with that. I'm happy with that. I try not to cuss too much. Arr. Arr. Yeah. This is great. We got 11 in the house already. Forever best friend. Welcome aboard, Lassie. I hope you've had a good day, and I know you're just bouncing in. We're putting up some prayers for James Catney's family, and we're actually saying something for my friend Sonia too, she's okay, and I don't know what's going on with James Catney's family, but he is at the hospital with whomever from his family, and Cindy's here, so Cindy's going to participate. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Sue. She will appreciate that. I'll let her know later tonight or tomorrow. I think she looked like she was just going to lay down when I dropped her off. So we had to go to the pharmacy and get some more medications. I don't know. It's an infection, so why do I get things mixed up? Biotics, not biotics. You know, if you have an infection, the kind of medication you normally get prescribed. So, anyways, that's what's going on with Sonia. All right. Just these quick pop-ups. Okay. Yes, we all want to know about Forever Best Friend. Charlie, are you still driving along? RV living with a geezer. So, what did you miss? You missed today? You're here now, so how could you have missed today? You're here. Welcome aboard. All right, Charlie. Okay, antibiotics. Thank you, RV field trip. I had a dolphin, you know, dolphin or squirrel. I think it was a dolphin in this case. All right. So yeah, that's what's going on over here. Let's see, Charlie's back. RV field trip. Somebody had a good day, and Cindy Katniss is fending for herself for supper tonight. Is this still snowing there, Cindy? Uh, Last I knew, I think this morning, your husband saying that it was still snowing, and yeah. We're fortunate right now. It got to 34 degrees today, and some more snow has melted off a little bit. Um, but now it's cooled off, so actually you don't want to be out there driving unless you're very, very careful. So I haven't seen any salt trucks out much. But yeah, the melting snow flowing across the roads, especially the secondary roads like where I live, or back roads. uh, Church's Family Farm, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Hope you have a chance to guess who our featured channel is tonight. Our victim. And yes, this screenshot is really your only first clue so far. As we get into the first half hour, we'll really start rolling along. We'll have a chance to have a few more people drop in. RV living with a geezer. I am in my office. I am still in Homeport. I am at the cottage in Sparta, Michigan. It's about 15 miles north of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Just so you know. Okay, Todd. Yeah, you go ahead and give a tiny. Oh, wait a minute, Todd. You weren't here this morning, so you're wanting a hint. Well, this is one hint. And let me think here. All right. I'll see if I can give you one more hint. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Nope, that's not going to work. Hmm. Adventures in Xanadu. Yeah, yeah. If you're in one of those areas when the slush turns to, those roads can be hard to drive on because it's like ruts and they're ice. So you're like, I don't care if you got 4-wheel drive, it don't matter. You're all over the place, and and of course, we all know just because you got 4-wheel drive, you're on ice, you're not stopping any better than anybody else. Okay, you're welcome, RV living with a geezer. Okay, so we got to try something else here as a clue. As a clue for our featured channel for today. What should I do here? Oh, I think I know. I think I know. I think I know. Yeah, as you can probably figure out, I've only been, I didn't get home till like 5:30, so I had barely half an hour to try and uh, change this out a little bit. But it is what it is. The, I mean, I'm not worried. It's just I was a little bit mm, kind of pressured to get ready. All right, let's see if this may, these stupid pop-ups. Let's see if this might help. I don't know if it will or not, but you know, um, whoops, that didn't work very well. Let me try this again. That went sideways. I don't know why it does that sometimes. This whole screen for me, I'm in StreamYard right now trying to do something, and it all went sideways on me. Oh, there. Let's try this. This is your second hint for who our featured channel is. This is a clue that was not given this morning, but this is another plagiarized, pirated. It's pirated. All right. Let's see. I was playing with a green screen, so I missed some of the chat here. Okay, everybody's saying hello. Oh no, Cindy. All right. All right. Well, as said, there's 13 or 14 people in the house right now praying. So do what you got to do, and whatever you and James have to do. And remember that we're family. We're with you. Gosh. All right. So back to the game. Back to guessing the channel. Uh, this, as said, is a background that I stole from our feature channel. And you saw the other one that was on here for a bit. The ocean scene. So, if someone from this morning feels like coming up with a creative little tiny hint, I have no doubt. And you know what? I'm going to step away from the camera for a minute. Not pulling anybody up on the thing. I could do that, but I'm going to step away a minute. You guys chat and think about a hint. You morning people, think about a hint. And you evening people who were here at noon today, start racking your brains. I'll be right back. Yeah, we can't do it there because it's farm camp. I'm not telling anybody up to take over. Was I supposed to say, I'll be back? Well, I'm back. Speaking of back, does anyone know what a Boston Bulldog says? This is just, I'm just throwing it out there. What does a Boston Bulldog say? Think about it. Boston Bulldog. Anybody care to guess? No. Charlie, you should know this one. Boston Bulldog does not say beach. Uh, a Boston Hound Dog might, but not the Bulldog. RV field trip. No, you don't know. Anybody want to care? Yes. Now we got games going on. We got who is our featured artist behind me. We've got somebody who's had days this weekend that we will sing before the end of the show. And now we want to know, what does a Boston Bulldog say? No, again. Hi, Sue's got it. Bok, bok. Sue, you were on a roll. You On the noon show, you guessed both of the guessing games, more or less. Well, definitely the one behind me. And now you just, you're on a roll. Definitely. Too bad you're not playing for money, right? uh, if I could do the Jeff Foxworthy, are you smarter than a fifth grader type of, go, who knows? I may work on that. We'll see. What? Well, that's just hilarious. Okay. All right. So we are at 6:29. So we're here for 30 minutes so far. Um, let's see. We've only got 8 people in the house right now. And Sue says if it was for the money, I'd lose it all. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Pick a topic. You know, 5th grade math. No. 5th grade math for $5,000. No. They wouldn't want me on the show because I'd let them know what a pirate really says. Bet big or go home. Yep. Yep. Adventures in Xanadu. Yeah. On the Jeff Foxworthy show there. I know it's all reruns, but some of those things are like, okay, these kids are pretty smart. My goodness. If science, I thought I was pretty good at science, when I was back in the day. But I've been stumped a couple times, like, huh? What? Or geography. Whoops. Whoops. All of a sudden I go, oh, yeah, that's right. But it just shows you that, we don't always retain everything, number one. And number two, maybe we didn't learn it in the first place, so how could we retain it? Yeah, I got your algebraic set for you, too. This x plus y equals a family, doesn't it? I don't know. Do I got it? So I got algebra mixed up with biology. Is that what's going on? I'm confused. But x plus y is in that parentheses, as if it's aside from itself. Bushfire in Australia again? Oh, it's largely contained. All right. Well, that's good to know. Our Aussie friends, man, they've had some shit happen to them down there. Okay. Repeat the clues you've already given, Captain. I missed them. I don't want to repeat them. Well, Sue, the only clues that we've had in the last 30 minutes is the screenshot they need that's from the channel, and also the one that I had before, and I can flip that back up here if you want. And that's the only 2 clues. Only 2 clues so far tonight. Okay, RV Field Trip says, oh, yes, please, Sue. I don't want to go on a show to embarrass myself. Well, you know what, RV Field Trip? Take a look at the map. I'm pointing right at you. And on the map, you'll see that little symbol that says, you are here. All right. Yes, you can do that here. Yes, please, Sue. You can give a clue. Give a wee clue. Ooh, I might have just gave him one there myself. Nah, not really. I talk like that most of the time. And while Sue is racking her brain to come up with a clue, there you go. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? It says a cigar is sometimes shown in the videos. No, that's not what it says. It says a dog is sometimes shown in the videos. And I'll add, I'll add. Um, a couple years ago, I lost a dog just like that dog. So there's your four clues. If somebody kind of knows my history, you might get a tiny clue there. And yes, I'm going to do a Drew from Living History Comes Alive vanilla cigar right here. And if you don't like it, walk the plank. I mentioned this morning, and I'm sure Sue remembers, uh, as you know, we have a ghost that lives here and does mischievous things. So this morning, first thing right off the bat, there's there's my pack of Cheyennes in the bathroom where they're supposed to be, because that's my first thing. My morning duties and have a cigar. Oh, and a cup of coffee. So I wake up earlier, use the facilities for the restroom, turn the coffee pot on, go back to sleep for a little bit. But meanwhile, you know, then I look forward to having a hot cup of coffee and continuing the morning routine, like most of us do. Do you think I could find my lighter? Oh, it's going to fade away. It's actually a green lighter, but it's white on the other side. So if I turn it to the green screen, yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's sweet. I don't know. It shows herbs and I don't know some kind of design. It's all right. Anyways, could not find the lighter anywhere. I was like, wish I had a GPS chip in the lighter. Well, I finally had to use the stove to light my cigarette, my cigar. What a pain in the butt. Anyways, okay, everybody left because I'm having a cigar. Yes, three clues now. You got the picture behind me, the plagiarized. I stole it from their channel. You've got the other picture that was on here earlier, and I can flip back to it again. Yeah, why not? I'll flip back to it because you don't lose me. So here's the other stolen picture. So there, be my pest. Loving life hitched up. Welcome aboard tonight. Glad you're here. A cigar with a book of matches. Yeah. I had some books of matches. Do you think that I can find them? I think they're out in the motorhome. Did I want to get dressed and trudge through the snow to get to the motorhome to find the books of matches? Actually, just in case, just in case, because I thought, well, what if I don't find my lighter? Well, the resident ghost finally gave it up as to where it was. And it was surprising where it was. How it got there, well, Michelle did it. Michelle Wilkins is our ghost that is with us. But anyways, I thought, well, tonight, I mean, what if, or even tomorrow, what if this lighter gives out? Because I don't know how old it is. But I did, before I came in the house tonight, I don't know, like I said, I didn't get here till half an hour before I had to go live, but I did go out to the motorhome and grab this. Just in case. So tell you what, you want to light your cigar, you got to get up and go to the kitchen, turn on the stove, and yeah. No, pain in the butt. I might burn my mustache off too, and my beard. And I know, to avoid that kind of problem, quit smoking. You're correct. Not quite ready yet. I have cut back a lot. And you know how you cut back? You switch to cigars. You, if you're unless you're super hardcore, if you inhale a cigar like you would a cigarette, you'll chances are you're going to turn green. You're going to choke. You're going to cough. You're going to cry. All of that. Cigar smokers do not inhale. I mean, I'm sure there are some who do. You know, um, George Burns, what he lived to be God. I mean, he lived to be 100 and still smoked his big cigars. This is just a little one. But it's true. You don't, unless, like I say, you're really something else. I can't inhale a cigar. I will turn green. Number two, and just like the big cigars, if you're not paying attention, set it down in the ashtray, or you for a second, or you just waving it around like it's a baton, and you go take a puff. I said, take a puff. Hello? He went out. Just like a pipe or a big cigar. They go out. So guess what? Sometimes it's like, okay, I had a couple puffs, that's good enough. Good enough, and sorry about hitting the microphone with a cup. That was happening to me this morning, and this is the first time it's happened tonight. So I'll try to avoid doing that. Okay. Running out of fluid, the sheer horror. Yeah. Good thing I paid the gas bill for the cottage. How crazy. All right, we are 45 minutes into this pretty much. And just to fill in, we will be singing Happy Birthday here 45 minutes from now, or a little less. Uh, and you can guess who that is anytime you want. Uh, watch out for Lucky Dog Productions moderator, Sue, because she knows everything. Yeah, these are start, especially today. As far as stunting my growth, well, all right. Um, so we've got three clues going. We've got the background here, the other background I showed you from a different place on Earth. And they sometimes have a dog in their videos. So that narrows it right down, right? Everybody's guessed it now. Not. I'm gonna relight this, darn it. Doing redneck things off grid. Ahoy! Welcome aboard. I love it. We are in the midst of a guessing game, as you probably can tell by the title. We are trying to figure out who the featured channel is for today. This background picture is a clue from one of their videos. Okay, I just gave you another clue there. More or less there. Then there was another one of a different part, and I might switch back to that one pretty soon. And then Sue just mentioned that because she has clues, She mentioned that they sometimes show a dog in their videos. So you got 3 clues right now. And we're just barely 45 minutes into this. And RV field trip. No, that's not a guess. Just saying hello. All right. Now, uh, while we're talking, and I know people uh, know this, so even my saying it, well, I mean, if somebody's quite quite green here, that's fine. If you're new, and you check out these channels that are in here in the chat. If there's somebody in here that you don't have, go check them out. Just go check them out. Um, no harm in that. You know, you can go check out doing redneck things off the grid. You might say, nah, not for me. Or you might say, whoa, yeah. Then you know what to do. Like Blind View says, why do we always tell people what to do? If they've been around YouTube at all for more than 15 minutes, they know what to do. The only thing I'll add to what Blind Views did say a couple weeks ago is please comment. I love comments. I will answer your comments, even though it might take me a couple days. And I'm everybody here is the same way, you know. And I actually think, as far as the algorithms, if you're into that, Dan the Vintage RVer, hello, ahoy, glad you're here. Uh, the whole thing in a nutshell is we all like to comment back and forth to one another, and that shows not only support, but it helps the algorithm if you're into trying to promote yourself and get those numbers up. As said, we're not a sub for sub channel. We're not a grow channel. Not here. And yeah, it's all right if somebody likes to do that. That's fine. That's fine. It's not my thing. I'm not here for that. If I grow, I grow. If I don't, I don't. It don't matter. So, uh, we've got. Oh, somebody said something. Let me find it. Lost it. Okay, doing redneck things off grid. Dang, it looks like the left coast. It could maybe call it the left coast, but not on this continent. Is that a clue? Yeah, that's a clue. I probably just gave it away completely there. Sorry, Sue. Okay. And Dan, the vintage RVer, I know he's going to say something really funny here within moments. I think he hangs out with boondocking with Dennis. And no, that's not a clue. So we got like 5 clues into this, and we're approaching an hour. Okay. Well, thank you, Dan. No, that's true. I mean, some people they go zoom. They go from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 4 seconds. Not me. I started this what September of 2019. If I get to be monetized by September of 2021, fine. If I don't, that's fine. I'm fine. It's okay. Uh, and you know what? and I know you've all seen them, and a lot of people strive for it, and that's fine. In fact, this channel that we are featuring tonight, oh my gosh, the content is awesome. Why they don't have already, zillions or thousands of subscribers, I'm surprised, but that's okay. It's okay. Uh, Content's important, and some people. All right, I'm getting a message from James. Stand by. Uh, Hang on a minute, Sue. Let me look what Facebook just had to say. It's from James. Um, Disabled sister has passed away. Oh, James, your family has just been. I'm going to use the word devastated. Your your family, James. We love you, brother. Uh, and I guess perhaps I should not have spoke. Um, James has lost a family member, and let's for those of you who just came in, uh, some of you already know James Catney's, uh, but um, he wasn't able to, like he normally is. Um, okay, Dan, that's a good one. Anyways, yeah, let's give a quick prayer and may God bless James Catney's and his family and survivors. I mean, uh, his sister's in a better place now. It's it kills us to kills us. It it's so sad when we lose anyone. However, it's also Jesus took them home. That's how I look at it. And if I didn't look at it that way, I'd just be crying most of the time. All right. All right. We're going to move on here. Thank you, everyone. Oh, Dan, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry. All right. You know what? I don't mind pausing this game. I don't mind, not acting the Captain Jack here for a minute. Tina's Journal of Journeys. Welcome aboard. And thank you, Lassie. I appreciate it. We just found out that James just lost his sister uh, within an hour or two. I don't know. And then we just also found out that Dan, the vintage RVer, just lost his Uncle Jack a couple of days ago due to the virus thing. I don't know what James's sister passed away from, but she was already disabled. So, in my way of looking at it, it's kind of like, well, her suffering is over, whatever she may have suffered. So, there it is, putting it out there. So, Tina and whoever else might be new in here, uh, this is a plagiarized, stolen, pirated picture from our featured channel for today. And I don't know if you stuck around this morning, Tina. You may already know the answer. If you do, I'll put up the other one, the other clue. I'll do that right now, and I'll keep talking because I've learned that you can still hear me at least while I'm changing my green screen. So here is another plagiarized, stolen, pirated shot, a screenshot from videos that this featured channel has taken. All right. Then one more clue, Tina, before we go on to Dan. Uh, Sue put it out there because she was here this morning. Perhaps longer than you got to be because I'm sure you had to work. But, anyways, yeah, they sometimes throw a dog in their videos. All right. Dan says, don't want this to turn into a sad fest, but it's going to take a moment and just remember how precious life is. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Amen, brother. Amen. It's true. We're none of us are promised tomorrow. We're not even promised the next hour, and it's the way it is. So cherish the moment, live for the now around you. Be a friend. Be compassionate. Be caring. You know what? And if it's not returned, don't stress about it. Just put it in God's hands. Somewhere along the line, it's all going to work out. All right. Like Dan said, not to turn this into a sad fest. Yeah. But amen. Amen, matey. Remember how precious life is. Well said. All right. Moving on. We got 9 in the house right now. Uh, and Tina, we will be singing happy birthday in about an hour from now. And just to let everybody else know, uh, even though I will be leaving at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, uh, I did find out that RV on the Wayside is not coming on at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time tonight, as usual. So it's, as far as I know, it's wide open. I didn't see anybody else's thumbnails in there. So what? You know what? Hey Tina, if you're up to it, go live. Go live at 7:30. Why not? I know you used to go live at 2 a.m. and you know I won't be there. But if you go live at 7:30 today, I will be there. And a lot of these other people will be too. We'll do a Captain Jack raid on Tina's Journal of Journeys. And she might not be even hearing this. She may have just stepped in briefly. I know she's busy. So, okay. Oh, well, it's potential in that. Okay. Yes. Yes. Well, I suppose we all have potential if we decide to embrace it. You know. No, this is great. Um, yeah, Tina, if you're still here, let me know if you decide to go live at 7:30, and I will promote you. Okay. Oh, I misplaced my Wi-Fi back in the van from the other night. Oh no! Are you sure that my resident ghost hasn't taken up? Is he bugging you now, hiding things, and you know, it can get a little bit zooish when you have a resident mischievous ghost. Misplaced. So, do you always use your MiFi for going live? Um, I mean, if you're out on the road, maybe you could tap into somebody else's Wi-Fi. I don't know. I've never done that. Well, actually, I'm doing it right now. I am pirated on someone else's Wi-Fi. I'm not using my MiFi. it's plugged in, and Holly's playing her little games, Bingo Blitz, and gosh knows who else she plays. And I think I told y'all that I did get the extra chip. Yeah, that was last week. So now it's ready for travel. I think, you know, 30 gigabytes ought to be enough for her. And then I've got 15 on the Chromebook. I got another 5 gigabytes on the phone that I can make it into a hotspot if I had to. And if that's not good enough, well, who knows? I know there's a lot of people out in Quartzsite area right now, Arizona, and they're struggling for they're struggling for bandwidth because everybody there is a YouTuber. Slow Momentum went live twice today, and yeah, I even took some screenshots of those guys getting their breakfast ready or their brunch. And Slow Momentum was doing cooking. We learned about uh, slam toast, and I suggested slam eggs, and sure enough. And the main joke, and Sue will remember this, Lucky Dog Productions moderator, about the slow Keith was pulling out eggs out of a box of eggs, and on the bottom egg had a number on it, and he looked at another number, and he's like, "Why do these eggs have numbers on them?" And there was some excellent jokes that came out of that. As far as I can tell you, the most excellent joke that came out of it was Thin Blue Lane. Nancy from Thin Blue Lane. Best joke about why are there numbers on the eggs. And I'm not going to tell. I'm going to keep it to myself for now because it was like, whoa. But, oh gosh. Let's just say it had a Star Trek, more or less, reference. Oh my. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. Let's get back to our featured channel for tonight, for all day, actually. Uh, as you know, we got the background, the other background that I've showed, uh, and we know that they sometimes show a dog in their videos. I made a tiny little clue. Uh, let's switch back to the other screen. Why not? There. Uh, and let me scroll up here a second. Yes. Uh, I believe it was doing redneck things off the grid. Uh, said that this looks like the left coast. Well, I know they were referring to, our left coast, California, Oregon, Washington. Yeah, it does. It does look a lot like it, but it's not. Uh, no, it's not. It is not our left coast, anyways. So, all right. Let's see. We're not moving very fast here. I'm still only showing Tina's message about the misplaced MiFi, or the ghost absconded it. Uh, check your cooler, Tina. It might be in there. You're not going to believe where I found this cigarette lighter this morning. And I took it. You know what? I actually didn't find it until about 1:30. I, I was having a terrible time. Terrible time. Hamsters are spinning. You know what? Wouldn't it be fun? I mean, has anybody ever tried that? A human hamster wheel. Well, I know that's like working for the corporate, the rat race. No, I mean, seriously. I think that'd be fun. That'd be like getting shoved in one of those monster dryers at the laundromat. No, you don't do that. No, don't even think about it. The waves in the background have not 30 minutes. Yeah. However, since this, you know what? I'd love to learn how to do that. Sue, your husband does it all the time. He's got motion in his background shots. I haven't learned how to do that yet. I have this funny feeling you got to have the paid for version of StreamYard, not the free version. But that's okay. I mean, I may have that someday, and that's all right. I'm not worried about. Um, so, yeah, okay. So, beautiful ocean shot. It is not the left coast of the United States or Vancouver or Baja. Sorry. And yeah, I bumped the stupid microphone again. All right, so I think it's time to give out another wee clue. Oh, there, Susan did. Clue. The channel sometimes features walks through low and high ground. Yes, that's a good clue. That's a good clue. And then Sue is saying Bob streams ocean videos live. It is on our big screen TV. Yes. And I've seen him do some other things in the past too. I think you had like fish aquariums, some other stuff. Hitch up in tow. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. You're welcome to give a. I think you were here at noon. You can give some kind of a tiny wee clue. We've only got like 4 clues. All right, Kenneth. My guess for the channel is Blue Wave Odyssey. You know what? That was also a guess earlier today. And I tell you what, it does look like it could very well be, Bob from Blue Wave Odyssey, but it's not. So keep on. And Sue is talking about Bob, her better half, Bob. Streams underwater scenes and beach. So yeah, I'd love to do that eventually. I mean, it's really cool. I love Bob's live streams. And then he's got you sitting there in the background with coffee, and you're butting in, being moderator. That's your job. We love you, Sue. That's great. All right. Okay, Mark and Coral. Yes. Um, if I'm not mistaken, you were here this at noon today. But that's okay. I mean, if you weren't, well, then you're in the game. You can play the game. But if you were, you already know the answer. But you're welcome to do like Sue is doing. Give a little tiny hints because we are into. We only have 20 more minutes to go before somebody has to guess this. All right. Another pop up. While we're here, and I don't know if any of the people out courtside are here at the moment, but I know they joined in today because Keith from Slow Momentum, when they did the Slow Momentum raid on me, he put my channel on Bluetooth so that while they're having their brunch, they could all hear me yakking away like a drunken old sailor. I was sober at the time. Well, still am. Yes, Hitch Up and Toe was in for a bit. Um, yes, 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 yes. We all kind of know who the real boss is, or we should. Right. So, what kind of a hint can I give? A wee hint. A wee hint. A wee hint. Oh, I did see a dash cam video. I don't. I didn't steal any of the screenshots from it, but you might get scared depending on where you might go. Whoa! And I've watched enough of those kind of videos that when I'm driving down the road, I like just remind yourself where you're at. What side your steering wheel is on. I, you know, I have two steering wheels. No, I'm not a driver's training trainer. Actually, my rig has only got the one right now, but the other one will soon be reinstalled. It had to be moved out of the way for a while these last minute items are taken care of. We're getting ready to head down the road. The road ship Synchronicity is soon to launch. Doing redneck things off the grid, drunken sailor. Yeah, yeah. I commiserate with you. Perhaps we should walk the plank sometime. I actually thought about that. Like, how can I do that? I've got some ideas. And I've got some materials that may actually help me. I'll show them in a video down the road. Okay, it is 7:15. We don't know if Tina's going to go live here at 7:30, but for right now, Hitch Up and Toe. That's a good clue. Thank you. Mine's on the wrong. But again, I have two, so I can switch either side. I'd be here for the women and the gold. Well said. Well said. I, I would be here for the lasses. And there's another clue for you. The lasses. All right. Susan Lee, welcome aboard. You ready to guess who this featured channel is today? See, Ford Man, Sky Blue Odyssey is another guess. That's a very good guess there, Kenneth. But no, it's not Debbie. It's not Debbie. Yeah. I'm sure that Blue Wave Odyssey, if they were here, they might even guess who this channel is that we're featuring. But while you're all scratching your brains, it's time to. I only know of 3 birthdays this weekend. And I've heard that there's a couple more that were on this weekend. So I'm sorry if I'm leaving anybody out. But yesterday was James' birthday from Weekend RVing, and tomorrow is Millie's birthday from Weekend RVing. So I said, okay, Saturday's our day. Now I also know that Becky from Roy and Becky's Travels, her birthday is this weekend. I don't know if it's today, tomorrow, yesterday, whatever. But here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear James, dear Millie, dear Becky, and all the rest of you. And Lynn, just bumping it in there. I seen it in the chat. Happy birthday to you. Oh, heads up and toe. 55 and 8 months today. Inquiring minds want to know, are you donned in your birthday suit? I intend to wear mine next December. I don't intend to be up here in the snow next December. No, no, no. In fact, I intend to be out of the snow here hopefully within a week. God help me. All right. So, um, Ken is really trying. He is super, super trying. And I bet he's watched this channel before. I bet he's probably even seen this picture. Or maybe this one. Let me put up another one here real quick. I've been switching back and forth between these two. This is another screenshot from our featured channel. So, your clues. They are a Wii channel. How about that? And I don't mean WE, I mean WEE. A Wii channel. They're not Monster Channel. No, they're just under 1,000. Uh, I won't give you the exact number where they're at right yet, although there's a few of us that know, especially Sue. And who knows? They may grow from this, and we're gonna shout them out here in a few minutes. Oh wow, the Blue Lane, Ken. Oh my, you're wrong. It's not Thin Blue Lane, although they made an excellent joke about slow momentum's eggs this morning. RV field trip, yeah. I haven't. I've actually, well, let's just say my birthday suit grew with me because I've always been of that. No, I'm not a nudist, but doggone it, I don't like clothes. How about that? um, all right. So we've done happy birthday to Weekend RVN and a couple other people. Tommy Travels just posted something. Um, have I tried a video instead of a picture in the background? No, not yet. I think, according to Sue, that I need to have the paid for version of StreamYard or, you know, some program to be live. It could be even YouTube live, but I think you have to have, again, a certain amount of hours in and subscribers before you can do live, specifically YouTube videos. Where I don't, I think there's more tools, but I believe that Bob, uh, Sue's husband, is doing his. I think he's got the paid version of StreamYard, so you get quite a few more options. I know Gary from Daydream About Nice Things. I think that's where I learned that from. You can do a whole lot of different interesting things with the paid version. I will say this: I probably should check into it because I do know that StreamYard sent me an email, what, a week ago, right around the first of the month, first of the year, and they have, you know, put some more features into the free version. But I don't think live streaming your background is one of them. I could be wrong. So correct me if you know better. I know you can have, instead of only 6 people on your panel up here, if you want to invite up to 10 people, that would be a cacophony. So, all right. Now, while we are at it, before we do the final guessing, we've got 10 more minutes. I don't know if Tina's still hanging out here, because for all I know, she might be getting ready to go live. It's possible. And if she is, we will go raid her. That's Tina's Journal of Journeys. I do need a moderator. I don't think, no, James is not here. Well, I know Susan is. Ken, I think you're a moderator. I can't here on StreamYard. I don't see who are my blue wrenches, but I know there's a few here. Uh, Thank you, doing RedNet things off grid. And by the way, folks, there's somebody you should check out. Go back later, click on them, check them out, and leave them a comment. I will. All right. So if we could post, if somebody knows who's going live next, if there's a thumbnail up there from Tina's Journal Journeys, let's go definitely raid her. Or for somebody else, you're welcome. Okay, I'm sorry, Kenneth. I'll have to correct that at some point here in the near future to make you a mod, because you're always here, and that's a good thing. Um, Anyways, I don't know if anybody else is going live after me, and it is or it isn't. And it's no set rules. I've been fortunate when it comes to live streams. I've Oh, she is. All right, we're gonna do in 9 more minutes. We're gonna do a raid on Tina's Journal of Journeys, and that will be a treat. All right, let's finish this game. I am surprised that none of this evening crew here, although our evening crew is a little smaller than normal, that no one has guessed who our featured channel for today is. So we've got background shots. They sometimes have a dog in their video. Uh, we we know that they some word we as in WEE. Uh, they have a steering wheel on the right. Okay, thank you, Sue. Okay, maybe she's not going live, but we can all click on that link and check. And if she's not going live, if no one else is going live, please be my pest. Check out her channel. She's put out some good stuff over the last few weeks, especially. Her content is getting better and better and better. So there it is. I'll always shout out Tina's Journal Journeys. Um, it was a blast down at Mayberry camping with her. Oh my goodness, we had so much fun. It was hilarious, and we got to meet a lot of channels down there, and going to do it again in October. So, anyways, all right. So, let's see. So clues. Steering wheel's on the right hand side. They're not on the left coast of the United States or the North America. Um, let's see. What else can we say? Oh, they sometimes film. They have a dog. Okay, you have to go across the pond to visit this channel. All right. That's true. That's true. You might even call it a big pond. Santa Tina's a hoot. I went to her channel. I don't see anything advertised for tonight. Okay. I just earlier I suggested to her that RV on the Wayside's not in their usual spot tonight at 7:30 Eastern. So I don't know who's going live, but I did suggest to Tina that she might as well jump live. But she did mention that she doesn't have her MiFi, and I don't know. She may not have enough signal strength to pull it off. So we'll see. All right. Hitch up and toe, same thing, same thing. All right, let's get to our featured channel. Who is our featured channel? Only newbies tonight. If you're here at noon, or yeah, you're not allowed to guess, but you are allowed to give a hint. So I'll give one more hint. The dog that they sometimes show in their videos is a young golden retriever. Does that help you? Does it? No, it's not our epic adventure. Nobody put that there, but I'm just saying, no, it's not our epic RV. Pillaging live streams. That's a good idea, RV field trip. Pillaging. We burn and we pillage and we're not too nice. Hey, yo, ho, ho, and a bottle of rum. Todd Johnson is guessing Worm's Eye View. You know what? You're wrong. However, you're close. You are at least in the same realm. You're in the same realm. Ah, okay. Even though it is not Pip, it's not Pippa, but she and her better half fit right in here, at least part time. Uh, they don't call them RVs. All right. Uh, Crisscross Country Life is starting now. I've never heard of that channel, so I may definitely click on the link. You know, just to check them out. Whether I'll stay for a while, I don't know. I don't know. Well, we got 3 minutes to go, so somebody guess. Todd Johnson, you're close. You're so close. You're so close. You're in that kingdom. Just saying. I'm going off here in 3 minutes. I seriously am. So, um, okay. Fordman says also Joe Sports and Ministry Talks is also going live with a monetization party. All right. Sue's got a clue here. Even though it may be a couple, the channel features a solo name. That's a good clue. That is a good clue. Um, Now I'm going to give out another one. Yes, it is not Hitch Up and Toe. And Hitch Up and Toe kind of knows that. All right. Does anyone like the crackers? They usually come in a box about like yay by yay. They're crackers, usually in two parts, and they're brown crackers. Does that help? I mean, that's almost giving it away completely, in my opinion. I was going to use that as a clue this morning. I said, nah, too easy. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Alrighty then. You know, if we don't guess, I'm going to have to feature them next Saturday. If I've stumped the evening crew here, along with Sue helping me and Hitch Up and Toe and a few of the other noontime people that were here, how is that possible? How are we stumping somebody like Todd? Yes, Shanacraft, they are. They much are. Bus and Beyond. No, it's not that channel. Hmm. Okay. All right. We're gonna have to wrap this up here because it's getting time. They can be made into a crust. Absolutely, Shanacraft. And that would be the first name of this channel name. And we're just throwing it out there. You know, James Hatfield, welcome aboard. I'm sorry you're coming in late. The crackers are also good with icing. Sometimes they remind me of Pop Tarts somehow, in a way. Um, especially when they have the icing on them. And Shan, I bet you know this. You can cheat. Yeah, cinnamon's excellent. You know, brown sugar. Thank you, doing redneck things off the grid. I appreciate you being aboard tonight. All right, 7:30. No one has guessed. No one has guessed. All right, we're gonna give you one. Well, can't even give you one more minute. It's already 7:31 Eastern, so I'm beyond my allotted time. Um, Anybody want to know? I mean, this is number 6 in our series of guest channel, and this is the first time this has happened. All right. Now the crackers that Shannon and I are talking about are called grams. Hello, graham crackers. Does that help you? I mean, do we open up the envelope and get the real big cheat sheet out here? Hitch up and toe. All right. Yes. Thank you, Sue. That's another good clue. Hitch up and toe is like, come on, tell us. Come on, tell us. Well, hitch up and toe, you tell us. I mean, if you got to go to the bathroom that bad, like me, that's a good clue there, Sue. And Shanna Craft had some great clues here. Ah, James Hatfield says he's leaving. He don't even want to know. James Hatfield, I go live every Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time, and again at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The noon is from noon till 1, and then the evening one is 6 p.m. until 7:30. And we're over on our time right now, but the normal channel that follows me that I usually introduce is not on tonight. So yeah. The only other thing that'll change that, James, is if once my motorhome leaves the yard, if I'm traveling on a Saturday or I happen to be where I don't have a signal like I have now, obviously because I'm at the cottage still. Um, Thank you, Susan. Yeah, that'll be the only thing that changes. I've tried to be consistent for I don't know, think the last 7 months, maybe 8 months to be. It started out I was just at noontime, and then I started doing a half hour in the evening as a fill-in, and now I'm doing an hour and a half at night. You know, it's just the way it is. It's fallen into place that way. Hey, it's flexible. It could change. We're all in God's hands. That's the way it is. All right. This plagiarized screenshot behind me is in Scotland. Does that help you? Cracker Patch. Good one. Good one. And no, it's not Posh Cats. Does that help? It's not Posh Cats. However, they know Trev and Sue from Posh Cats. It's a different channel. And it's got a single name for the channel. His wife's not mentioned. His dog's not mentioned. I've yet to find out the dog's name. The dog is a golden retriever, and I don't even think it's still a puppy. I think it's barely a year old now. All right. We got to get off here. We're 5 minutes over. Yeah, it's not Poshcats, and it's not Hitch Up and Tow. Gosh, I hate to announce this. All right. Not only are they from Scotland, they have traveled all over, especially recently. And that doesn't mean that they took their caravan, although they might have. How do I know? I mean, you could drive to Africa in a caravan, can't you, from Scotland? Might not know. RV field trip. Good night. Cheesecake Crush. Yes. Yes. Are you kidding me? We still got 13 people in here, and nobody's guessing who the featured channel is. Oh, my. Is it time for a commercial break? Can we do a Graham crackers commercial? Nabisco. No, it's not Nabisco. A couple others out there that aren't so bad, but Nabisco graham crackers is my favorite. So now you know the first name of this featured channel. Where is this behind me? Yeah, it's not uh it's not the Cape Hope or whatever it is in South Africa, but it's near there. It's about 150 kilometers. What I forget what Graham called it. Cloud 9. No, it's not Cloud 9. It used to be the name of the channel. Now we're getting somewhere. That's a very good clue. That is a very good clue. Does it help that he's a chrome dome? Does it help that not only have they been to Africa recently, they've also been in Greece recently. There's a rumor or something about Egypt. Hitch Up and Tow, yeah, you're correct. La Quatsa. Welcome aboard. You're coming in late for this guessing game, and we're about to stop. So I'm sorry that you're here late, but we're having fun. Oh, and we did sing happy birthday to Millie and James, as because this is their birthday weekend and they're still in Quartzsite. Just so you know. My goodness. My goodness. It's still astonishing that no one's actually blurted it out. I would have thought that it would have happened a long time ago. I I, yeah, I guess it's possible that this could happen. Maybe what we have to do is carry this over till the next time we have a guessing game, and we'll add it. We'll have a new channel that will be the victim, but we'll refer back to this live stream and see if maybe somebody replayed it and figured it out in the course of a week or a couple weeks, depending on when I will be going live. I actually intend, even though I'll be traveling, when it gets to be noon on Saturday, I'm hoping that I have a signal and I'll stop, park, and go live. And I'll do the same thing again in the evening just to be consistent. If I have a signal, just don't know. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. No one's guessed. We're going to carry it over. We are going to carry it over till the next Saturday or the Saturday that, depending on whenever I go live. No, Sue, we can't have him say it. He knows, but he was here this morning or at noon, so he's not allowed to say it. And we've given out a lot of clues now. I keep some, yeah. All right, that's it. We're done. We're going to close it up. Thank you, James. You come aboard next Saturday. Look for the thumbnail. I'll try to post the thumbnail an hour at least ahead. Um, and videos in the week. So I'm going to do part 3 of the Mr. Heater repair probably tomorrow. Adventures in Xanadu. Thank you. Talk to you all later. All right, mateys. I don't know where we're going from here, but we're going. And we'll pick up where we left off down the road. All right, mateys. Fair winds and smiles. Thank you for being here tonight. I love you all. Pray for James, Cat, and East family, and whomever, and thank God every day that we're all here. We're all family. Seriously, what a community we are. May God bless. Good night.